Our next speaker is Dr. Anaber Erulkar, Senior Associate for the Population Council. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
We would love first to know your impression about the conference and the sessions that you have been attending.
So it's really been incredible to be here and be at this population conference. I'm from Population Council, so it's our area of interest. I think Egypt has been a leader in the population field from the early days, from the 1994 Cairo conference. And I understand that you have these conferences every year on population. So I'm really impressed by your very ambitious strategies and goals in your population policy.
Perfect. Would you just give us a brief about the role of the Population Council and how far it's helping and supporting countries regarding the population issues and subjects, the priority?
So the Population Council is an international NGO. We are based in New York, and we work on sexual and reproductive health, and also the health and well-being of girls and women. And so we work in a range of countries. In some countries, we have offices. In others, we have partners. So we partner mainly with local organizations and governments to give technical assistance in research and programs.
Perfect. And before we start this interview, you have highlighted one of the themes that you were taking part in during the session, which was child marriage. Let's give a bit a hint about the problem of child marriage in low middle income countries, and what are the policy solutions and the role of the Population Council in that regard.
So child marriage is very common in low and middle income countries. It affects a great number of girls and young women. So alive today, 650 million girls and young women were married as children or below the age of 18. It has tremendous negative impacts, not only on girls and women themselves in terms of their education and livelihoods, but also on the health and well-being of families and communities. And it also fuels population momentum or population growth. Over the past 25 to 30 years, there's been an acceleration in programs to prevent child marriage. There's a lot we've learned, and there's been great progress, but there's still more progress to be made, both in evaluating different approaches to address child marriage, and also, very importantly, implementing these programs in very remote areas. Most of the progress that we've made in child marriage has been in urban and peri-urban areas, and less so in very remote areas that are hard to reach by service delivery or organizations or implementers. So there's been great success in child marriage, and through our research, we know a lot about what works and what doesn't work. But there's still a challenge to go on. And one other thing I think is that our interventions need to be tailored to the context. So child marriage isn't the same thing in Egypt as it is in Ethiopia, as it is in Zambia or Zimbabwe. You really need to tailor those interventions to the cultural context.
From your experience at work, is there a chance to replicate successful models in low middle income countries in other places around the world?
Yeah, I think that there's a lot that can be done based on the lessons through our research that we've learned and through the evidence that we have. Once again, I think we need to tailor it to the context. And I think the next challenge for all of us is to really learn how to go to the most remote areas in a cost-effective way to reach the largest number of girls, because that's where the practice is still persisting.
Dr. Annabelle, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.